They tied an old man to a pole in broad daylight, laughing like it was a game. What they didn't know was that the man they were humiliating was a decorated black veteran and the father of the town's brand new police chief. It happened on a warm summer afternoon in a quiet American town, the kind of place where you'd think nothing like this could happen. The veteran, dressed in his faded army jacket and wearing his service cap, had just finished buying groceries when a group of young troublemakers surrounded him. They mocked his age, his skin, and even his military service. Before anyone could step in, they shoved him against a wooden pole outside the store, wrapping rope around his arms until he couldn't move. Passing cars slowed, some people recorded, but no one dared to get involved. The men laughed, taking pictures, calling it just a joke. Like, subscribe, and join Union Show for more powerful stories. Just then, the sound of a police siren cut through the laughter. A sleek black SUV pulled up, and a tall man in a crisp uniform stepped out, his badge shining in the sun. His eyes locked on the scene, and his face went from confusion to pure fury. "Untie him, now," he commanded, his voice sharp and unshakable. The men froze, their smirks fading. They didn't yet realize that this wasn't just the new police chief. It was the very man whose father they had tied to the pole. Without breaking eye contact, the chief walked over to his father, gently cutting the ropes, his hand firm on the old man's shoulder. "Are you okay, Dad?" he asked quietly. The veteran, still standing tall despite the insult, gave a small nod. But his son wasn't done. Turning to the men, he said with deadly calm, "You just committed assault on my father." In moments, handcuffs clicked, and the men who had been laughing minutes ago were led away in shame. News spread fast. By nightfall, the whole town knew the story. The next day, people lined the veteran's porch, bringing food, shaking his hand, and apologizing for what happened. That day became a reminder for everyone. Respect is earned through sacrifice, and some lines you never cross. And in that small town, no one ever forgot that justice had arrived in the form of a son defending his father.